Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry, and today we are about to head on off. I think I've got everything I'm going to need today. My wings are a little bit damaged. Could do with a little bit more food. We've got the wool, which we're going to need for a bed. Saying that, I also need the wood just in case I don't have that where we're going to work today. I'm not sure, we'll just take that. We'll take that as well, why not? And it's always better to have more stuff than too little stuff, so I will take that. But anyway, yeah, if you missed last episode, definitely check it out. We built this awesome building here. I'm a big fan. I love the little statue of a UFO on the top. I think it looks pretty snazzy indeed. But today, like I promised in the last episode, we are heading on over to the mini games district to, yes, build our own mini game. I am so excited about this. It is awesome. I'm going to put the person's name down below who created this. I believe it's Simon Blur. I don't know if that's how I say the name out loud. We have a wolf here as well. So a massive shout out to them. They are a patron of mine. They built it on my Patreon creative server and I looked at it and was like, that is amazing. Let's make that. It's going to be an awesome 2-player game, so I'll be able to invite some hermits on over at some point, either today or in another episode, to play this game alongside me, and it could be an interesting one for sure. So, this design is going to be using a whole bunch of redstone, but hopefully pretty simple. This is actually just all my redstone that I have. I've sort of been collecting it because I ran out of redstone for some reason. And we're going to be using some colours, some cyan, and some red, because it's going to be red versus, well, it would have been blue, but the cyan looks so nice that I was like, you know what, we'll go cyan. So cyan versus red. It's going to be a versus game. So yeah, I'm excited about this. It's going to be pretty sweet. And I guess let me start building the framework and we will get on with the sort of more interesting parts of it perhaps. So I've been laying this thing out and let's just say it's a lot bigger than I anticipated. I for some reason thought this was 17 by 17 blocks, but this is way bigger. I don't know why. It's probably more like 30 or so blocks, probably even more than that, I don't know. This weighs 17. I got that correct, but the scaffolding that I had marked out was like here somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, it's a bit wider. So I've had to do a little bit of, you know, temporary terrain work here, which I will fix. There's still holes and stuff, but I can't be spending today's episode digging up dirt, which is sort of already what I've done. But what I am doing is both sides are gonna be the same. So what I'm gonna do is focus on the red side. When we're done with something there, we'll then build the same on this side, and then vice versa. So basically, whatever I get done one side pretty much is the same the other side. So at the moment, I'm working out the floor plan. So the floor plan involves some quartz slabs, which I don't have on me right now. That is a clue as to why. If you pause the video there, you'll see exactly what's going on here. But no, I'm sure the title or the thumbnail always seems to spoil it anyway. But I think, yeah, so I should be able to add a staircase. So let's add a staircase this side, like so. We can always add one the other side as well. And both sides, the cyan and the red, are both going to be the same with this again. And so, oh, this is going to be tricky here because I haven't got the wall up yet. I don't know how much wall I want at the back because, I mean, it's the back, you know, but it isn't really all that special or important. So we'll just leave it like it is for now, and then I'll maybe get to that later. But basically, yeah, here we go. So we have this sort of stadium-like sort of, what do you call these? Pews? No, not pews. The seats that you have in stadiums. I don't know what they're called. But basically, it's sort of like that, right? I imagine people walking up here and then going, oh, this is my row, let's sit down here, and then, you know, sitting and watching what's going on over there. In fact, you can sort of get a really bad view of the racetrack, but you might be able to see some heads flying by. And I guess that side you can sort of see the back end of Ravager Run. So, I mean, not the best views, but not the worst either, perhaps. So I was pretty much correct with how to lay this out. And I thought I should probably explain to you what this is. So it's a big, giant game of Guess Who. But Guess Who's probably copyright, so we're calling it Guess What. Guess what, guys? We're building a minigame. I know. It's called Guess What as well. So, you know, just very exciting, right? I think that's where that goes. I'll leave that for a second. I'm actually not sure if that's where that wall goes. And yeah, so for those who don't know how Guess What or Guess Who works, I guess I can sort of show you guys when I have it finished, but I think I can sort of explain it now a little bit. Basically, there's going to be an area here where you have your head. You have a head of something. So one of these heads, we've got 9 hermits, we've got 9 mobs in the game. And basically you pick at random one of those. The other teammate, the other side, has the same view. And basically, both of you are trying to guess what head the other one has without sneaking a peek. So basically, this wall that I'm building here, these walls are going to have multiple heads on. In fact, they're going to have the exact same heads in there. And you're basically trial and error guessing which one they have. It's a lot more exciting than it sounds. Well, at least hopefully. I think it could be pretty fun. And each game's going to be super duper different, I think, as well. Because, of course, we're using Minecraft heads, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, let me get on with this. Make sure I'm doing it all correctly. And once we have this side set up, I'll set up the other side. And I'll come back when both sides are built block by block. Right, we have something that looks much more like a game. It still looks like you can sit on it. But yeah, it looks alright. It looks okay. So, next thing to do is start adding the redstone. I am a little bit worried about daylight, or nighttime, I guess, more than daylight. Daylight's not a problem. But we're going to start adding the redstone lamps in so that they can help light the place up. But other than these, there isn't any lighting in the design, and I'm thinking, if someone leaves this dark, the potential of it blowing up is quite high, so we need to be a bit careful. But let's do that for now, and just leave torches on here until we're ready. But I'm thinking on these bits, I might just put carpet all along. There's Rendog going back to his his own mini game there. Mini games are getting done at the moment, guys. Mini games seem to be like all the rage, you know. And I'm into it too. Like, now that I have like an actual thing to build, I'm like super into it. So yeah, there we go. So that is the lighting for, which will basically just have buttons next to them, where, you know, if there's a head there that you think next door doesn't have, you press the button, turn the light off, and then, you know, you're basically narrowing down who you think is the head, I guess. I don't know what to call this. Call, you know, the head, the skull, the person they have. I don't know. But anyway, I think they need to move back one. But yeah, so I think, yeah, next is the redstone. Or do we put the heads on? No, let's do the redstone first, just in case I have to move anything. And then we can add fireworks. We can add, yeah, all the good stuff. Cool. So, I guess, let me actually just make a hole here. I've made a hole in the back for the redstone, but I think, you know, getting to my shulker boxes this way is going to be easiest. So, let's start adding the pistons and the redstone blocks in, which are going to be turning these on and off. And then after that, we can get to the more complicated stuff, perhaps. So, whilst doing the redstone, I've got my little, my redstone turtle friend here, Gareth, the redstone turtle. He's enjoying himself very much. He's keeping an eye on it. It's sort of like, you know, Bob the Building Inspector, but instead we have Gareth the redstone turtle. How you doing, Gareth? He's having a great time. He's enjoying himself. The other turtle's not so excited about redstone, but Gareth, he loves it. Look at him. He's inspecting it. He's like checking it out. He's like, man, this redstone is beautiful. Yeah, see, he loves it. He's like, yeah, False. This is all what I'm about. Anyway, it's not quite what I'm all about. Although it seems pretty simple so far. This isn't the part that I was worried about. This is the part that I was like, okay, this part's easy. I say that. I'm totally gonna mess this up. I'm gonna accidentally click something and it's gonna like set it all off, and then I'm gonna have to like reset it all. But that's okay. That's okay. I can do that. Anyway. So as you can see, we've got this mechanism here, which basically will push and pull the redstone so that it turns the light off when someone presses the button. So that is the part we're up to now, which looks more complicated than it is. I'm pretty sure it's pretty simple. And we're just adding the pistons now. I don't know why that's got a crack on. There we go. It's a cracked piston. It's secondhand. No, it's fine. No second-hand pistons were used in this, Gareth. It's okay. Don't worry, dude. Don't leave. Don't leave. It's okay. Trust me. These are all fresh, brand new pistons that have been tried, tested, and work perfectly. Okay? Yeah. Okay. He's happy now. Right. Cool. So that is that done. I guess I need to carry on doing that all the way down, right? Ah, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. I guess before I do the rest of those then, because that is the easy part, we should probably work on this part in the middle. One part needs to go actually underneath here somewhere to where the block is that you press to, I think it's the button to reset everything. So we need to hook that up. And we also need to hook up something for the front here where we've got the chest and the randomizer. So there's going to be a chest here to return your head that you use for the game. And then in this block here, there's going to be a dispenser which will dispense the random head that you then use for the game. So a lot more complicated than what I'm doing here. So I should probably stop doing the easy part and just get on with the more confusing part. Which does involve a bit of digging actually now, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine. I guess I need this dirt to do some terrain work around the place. So I guess it could be worse, right? Look how clever I am. First time I got it correct, which is actually quite a miracle for me with redstone. Oh, did that lag or are we good? There's a lot of hermits on right now, guys. Look at this. That's very, very rare. But everyone is online. Everyone's having a great time today. Sweet. So this is the return chest. You can see the outside there. So basically what happens when you're finished, you put your head in there. And what happens is it's taken through here, goes into the hoppers, it'll send it off, and it will end up in this chest, and then it'll end up in this. So this basically, or in the chest if that's full, basically. So it's going to keep, keep this full, basically. And this is where you get your head for when you play the game. So it basically puts the head back into the system. So that is working perfectly. I'm glad I did that one first. Now I think I'm going to try and figure out the best route for this, which is going to be the button to, I think, reset it all. So, yeah, let me hook that up now, shall we? We are getting there. This is the reset button here, and it's going to be going around, and basically there's going to be a whole bunch of these. If I put them in the right place, I think I have. Should be in the right place. And what's going to happen is when you press the button, bam, redstone signal goes on, and it sets all these pistons, pushing them back, basically, because they're going to be pushed this way to turn the light off, and then when that, when we're resetting, all the pistons that have redstone in front of them will push it back to the reset position. So that is gonna be pretty much most, if not all, of what we're doing here. Wait, have we... What happened? Wait, I've got them in the wrong... Oh, have I done the same with this as well? I did the same with this side too. I made literally the same as... It's because I didn't chop this bit out. I know what I've done. I'm literally an absolute... I made the issue... So I made this side first and I was like, oh, perfect. Great. Let me make it on the other side because it's literally the same redstone. And of course, what I've done is I've just made it one over like an absolute dummy. Come on now. I'm embarrassed. I mean, I shouldn't be embarrassed. I pretty much understand most, if not all, of this redstone going on right now. But yeah, okay, that's just embarrassing. So apologies, guys. I'm apparently an absolute idiot, and that'll mean these guys will move and actually be lined up with the redstone, which would be helpful, of course. So I'm gonna take a break from building for a little while, and we're gonna actually try and take another attempt at this. I've got my leecher on, I'm ready to press shift. And there's only Duck on, so we should be okay for lag, hopefully. It was better when he wasn't on, but but let's see how well we do. So let's 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, shift. I didn't press shift that quickly there, but okay, there we go. And press the button. Oh man, it didn't work the first time. It needs to work the first time for you to be able to do really well, I think. Okay, that was quicker than last time, because last time I didn't know there was a button there. Oh, wait, you see it's paused here. Okay, that's fine. Right. Ready, ready, ready. Go, go, go. Okay, good, good, good. Right, okay, let's borrow this and maybe do a little bit of the old... Okay, let's get around these pigs. Get out of the way, piggies! I don't want to hit you. Okay, you go that way. Yeah, you go that way as well. That's it. Move out my way, piggies. This is record timing we've got here. Oh, you guys need to move out my way. Okay, you're moving into me. Okay, okay. Let me get up. 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 Oh, the side is not the best thing because you get in that sort of wall there. Oh, wait, I didn't. Did I not? Swim. Okay. Oh my goodness, dude, I didn't swim then. Right, I'm going to stick to the right-hand side this time. Oh, the right-hand side is actually dead end. Okay, left-hand side it is then. Oh no, let's go forward. Oh, but okay, you know what, this isn't a good idea. Okay. This isn't a good idea at all. I've totally messed up. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, we're good. Run, 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 and stop. That fell quicker than my first time, but not quicker than 50 seconds. So let me take a look at that. And hopefully it's at least not too embarrassing. I think we did pretty well. Well, I didn't do that great because I think I got false 1 minute 23 seconds, I think. I beat Joe, but like that's only 2 seconds faster than my first attempt. It's 2 seconds faster than my first attempt. Either my timer's wrong or I just failed miserably there. Oh, I guess I'll have to come back and try and beat 50 seconds at some other point. But yeah, 123, not great. So there isn't too much to do now. I've just been trying to add a little bit of extra something here. I'm going to change it all. It doesn't matter. I'll change it all when I have more resources over here because I just don't. And I've already been back to grab a whole bunch of carpet from Azuma's wall thing. And I've got all that. It's now all over all of the red and the cyan as well. But of course, as always, I haven't got too much time to finish this up, so what we're going to do is focus on doing the heads, that's a priority, and doing the, like, filling it up and putting the banners on as well. Basically making it so that it could work if, you know, someone did use it, although there'll be signs sort of waiting so that I get to play it first. Because I do want to check that it works, I want to play it with someone, and make sure that it, like, you know, is working and stuff. Oh, I've just realised there's only 2 of something. What was there only 2 of? There's only 2 husks. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, we're 1 missing. So let me put those in there real quick. Let's actually put the banners up first. Although, of course I fill in my inventory. Oh no, my inventory isn't full. We're good. So let's put the word guess what up here. Maybe about, not 2 S's, so let's put them perhaps here. G-U-E-S-S. There we go. And we need the word what? So W-H-A-T. Might put a question mark at the end. Because then it's like a question, right? Guess what? My voice is going. I've just eaten some food and my voice is going. Oh man, okay. Well, apparently I need a drink. And then I can show you guys what this looks like with the heads. They're all going to go up here. So you should be able to see them from down here pretty easily. Although the only problem is you can't really see the lights that well. So I do think it is possible we add something up here. But then the problem is you're going to have to keep going up and down. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I guess that's what this is for, right? You're going to be running around the whole time asking questions and then running around. Yeah, actually, you know what? Stuff it. I think it'll be fine. So there are a couple things missing. 1 husk head, like we've worked out. And I need the fireworks for up there. I need some red fireworks and I need some cyan fireworks. Because what will happen is when, let's say the red wins, they can run up here and go, you know, I know the answer. And then the other person goes, oh, it's correct. Yeah. Then if they're the winner, they can press this button, which does a little click at the moment. And it should, actually, let's test it out with these. I don't know if these actually do anything. Let's test it out. Let's go. And then nothing. But it's going to have like a red effect, and with the cyan it'll have a cyan effect. So everyone in the surrounding area can see, look, go, oh my goodness, there's fireworks going off. Oh, the cyan one, or whatever, you know? So that's going to be pretty cool. I've also run out of cobblestone, and therefore can't finish the outside. I've got loads of dirt, but I don't really want to spend the rest of the time I do have for this episode placing it all around, making sure that we've got, you know, all the terrain sorted, because it does look, it's basically really rough at the back here. Gonna probably make a cliff side, maybe with stone or something, make it look kind of nice. Maybe add some trees. I probably do want to as well, actually thinking about it, cover up the redstone, which by the way I should probably show you guys. So this is of course the place where you put the player heads back, so I should be able to chuck all of the player heads in here, obviously except for the husk. And that will mean, well, that's very noisy, that this chest will end up getting, well, this will fill up, which has happened. and then it'll back up here, and then any extras will back up into there. Cool. And then we need one husk, so I've put that on my list of things to do, put a husk in there, so that people can be the husk. That means that everyone can be any which one of these. And I basically as well, just as a little extra touch, making sure that people know what they're looking at, because I mean, some of these could be something else. That could be Joe Hills or TFC if you aren't too sure. Or, you know, I don't know, what else would you get confused at? Maybe that you don't know what a phantom or a bat head looks like, for example. You know, so what I've done is I've made sure all the things are named. So Turtle, IGF, and this one's the Wither. We've got a Drowned, Steve, we've got the Ghast. People can, you know, if they aren't sure what something is, they can go, you know, if someone goes, oh, does the thing fly? People can go, oh, bat, phantom, you know, they're the two things that can fly. Actually, wait, I guess hermits can fly, right? Oh, see, that's a good question, that one. Does it fly? Ghasts fly? All the hermits fly. Cows can potentially fly. No. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what questions people come up with. And of course, once you get your character from that dispenser, you plop it on here so you can see what you are. I'm also going to mention that all the heads are at random, both sides. Just randomly put them in a fashion that I quite liked. So let me try. So is the creature undead? And they'll be like, no. So then I turn off a husk because husk is undead. I'm pretty sure a drowned is undead because they're zombies, right? Anything else undead? Oh, I don't know if a ghast is undead, so I'd leave that, you know. But these are the ones I think are undead. And then they'll be like, is the thing a hermit? And I'll be like, no, not a hermit. So then I'll turn off all the hermits. So we'll turn off Isco, turn off Jevin, and Corrales, and Dark, and Zedaf, and Python, and Stress. Quite a lot with that question. And then it'll be like, is your thing mostly black? And then it'll be like, yes. And then you work out that it's either the bat or the wither. And basically, yeah, so that's how the game goes. You'll see me play it next episode, hopefully, if I can find someone to play with. So, let's reset the game, make sure this works as well, which should put all of the lights back on again. Ready for the next round? Oh, I've just thought. I think a piston needs to go underneath this. I think I forgot the piston. Yeah! See? Gareth knew that there needed to be a piston! Holy... Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. Oh my goodness! I've never freaked I've actually never freaked out that much, ever. I peeked my mic. I'm sorry, guys. Holy mackerel, I jumped back in my chair made a noise. I'm mid-recording, I'm not sure what's more embarrassing. Me concentrating on trying to fix this redstone. Oh my goodness. I mean, he literally logged on, scared the life out of me, and left. The heck, Azuma? What the heck? Oh my goodness, I've never moved so quickly in all my life. Oh, I think I need a break real quick, guys. I'll be back in a moment. So it says, welcome to Guess What? This is a two-player game based on the well-known game Guess Who? Enjoy. Guess What is a two-player game where players use yes or no questions to guess the other player's hidden character. The first player to guess the other's character wins. Instructions are: 1. Press the button in front of the game to pick your character at random without the other player seeing. Walk to your side of the game board, red or cyan, and place down your character head. Press reset game on both sides to make sure all lights are on. Once both players are ready, take turns asking yes or no questions. If you think a head on the board isn't the answer, turn that light off. This will narrow down your choices. When you have turned off all your lights but one, or think you know the answer, use your next turn to guess. Remember, if you are wrong, you forfeit the game to the other player. You only get one guess per game. The winner of the game may head to the top of the stairs and press the button to celebrate. When the game is over, please place your character heads in the chest at the front. Example questions are: is your character a hermit? Is your character undead? Can your character swim? Etc, etc. thanks for playing. I think that is pretty solid as a book. I could have maybe made it more clear that it was this chest, but I mean, honestly, they'll see character return chest, won't they? And they'll know, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and it should be obvious that this is like where your character goes, I think, as well. Hopefully, that's where it goes on there. So you can keep an eye on it as you are playing. Also, I need to obviously fill up the fireworks. They're the one thing that isn't in there, and I think everything else is ready to go. And I'll probably work on the terrain and all the other good stuff later on. So that is going to be it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know any other suggestions for games you guys have down below. If you're a patron, feel free to head on to the creative server and build one. I'd love to fill up this sort of place with even the most simple of little games. It'd be really awesome to sort of really fill this place up with many, many games that, you know, we can have like a sort of games Olympics or something like that. That could be very, very cool. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.